6-0. State of Texas versus Carl Clark. Can our parties announce for the record for the discovery? Did you review it with your case?
Yes,
You're with your client?
Yes,
You need to be on that side. Ms. Clark, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it? Next, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, are you proceeding on the indictment counsel, are you waiving the indictment?
Yes.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Judge.
All right, Ms. Clark, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand your charge with the offense of theft under $2,500 enhanced?
Yes.
As a state jail felony, the range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights? Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Clark, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
Not at all.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Aye.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Aye.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived a right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, there's a $300 fine and the state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes.
Next, I'm showing you the paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Aye.
Counselor, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the agreement. State is asking you that your community supervision be for a term of 180 days. There be 120 hours of community service, restitution in CATs 1 and 2. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
I understand.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
State offer State Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
Ms. Clark, I'm showing you what's entitled Waiving Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there would be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, ask that you follow the plea bargain agreement.
All right, Ms. Clark, is there a reason why you continue to steal?
I will not, Your Honor. That was 2 years ago and everything's changed since.
I mean, I know you say you will not,
I understand.
but we're here for a third theft.
I know. I realize I'm embarrassing my children and they've grown up to be really good adults. They're productive citizens and I'm an embarrassment to them and it breaks my heart. So I want to make my kids proud. Also, I've met somebody that I care very deeply for and he has a zero tolerance this kind of behavior.
All right, when you're drug tested today, where are the results going to be? And you are getting a drug test
I'm
today.
going to tell you honestly, for marijuana, it's going to come back positive. Anything else is going to come back negative.
All right, so why, if you've changed your life, why are you doing marijuana? I don't understand.
Back problems. I've had L3 and L4 broken.
All right, you're going to get a drug test today.
Okay.
And if it's more than marijuana, then we're going to have some issues.
Okay.
So are you sticking with this just going to be marijuana?
No.
All right, what else will it be?
Meth.
All right, so marijuana, meth, what else? All right, so why are you being dishonest with the court?
Because I don't want my boyfriend to find out he'll break up.
Well, here's the thing. Obviously you're using marijuana. Your boyfriend should probably know you're using marijuana.
He has raised the point. Yes, he knows.
Yeah. And if you're with a boyfriend who cannot tell that you are on substances, then maybe that is not a good relationship. If you're in a relationship with someone and it's supposed to be a loving and caring relationship and you're being dishonest with them, then it's not a loving and caring relationship. All right. So this is what the court is going to do. Are you employed at all?
No, I do not have a driver's license at this time. As soon as I get my court over with, I'm going to get my driver's license. I didn't go get it because I had a warrant.
Let me just tell you, that doesn't, not having a license does not.
I can't get employment without an ID, without a state ID.
How old are you?
51.
And you're telling me you're 51 and you have no form of identification.
That is correct.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. There's a $300 fine that will be probated. 120 hours of community service restitution. How do you spend your days if you don't have employment?
Cleaning, cooking. I have a couple of friends that are sick. I go by and check on them sometimes, bring them soup. They're like sick, like dying.
All right, cats 1 and 2, proof of employment within 30 days.
Okay.
There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. I'm going to want the UA hotline, and she's to be tested weekly. A TAP evaluation. Follow the recommendations of TAP. If TAP recommends outpatient treatment, I wanted to start with intensive outpatient treatment. I want a referral to felony drug court. Field visits 2 times per month until she's in some program to address these drug issues. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. So you're living with the boyfriend?
Yeah, no, I don't live with him.
Who do you live with?
I live with a friend.
Who is this friend?
His name is James. He's a friend of mine. He lets me stay on the couch and I cook and clean in exchange for.
I'm finding this all to be very suspect.
Well, he has 2 other roommates that rent out the other 2 rooms. So I just do all the.
Let me just tell you where I'm looking at this. I have somebody before me who told me they would only, who started with, I'm changing my life for my children. I don't want to be an embarrassment. I'm not stealing anymore. Then I'm only using marijuana and I'll be negative for everything else. Then it's no, I'm going to be positive for meth. And I didn't tell you because I didn't want this new boyfriend to know. Then I'm living with some other guy on his couch. And there are other random people in the house.
And ma'am, it's a mother and son that rent out the other 2 rooms.
And mother and son gonna have probation come visiting that house because I think there are other things going on. So you're going to provide, before you leave here today, you're going to provide probation with a physical address and you're going to make sure you're there. Do you understand?
Yes.
And who all is in that house? Are there any children in that home?
No, everybody's over 18. It's a mother, a son, and then the homeowner.
All right. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
Oh, Your Honor.
Anything else you need from the court? All right.
Just judge, just one thing in terms of the employment. I I think it was proof of employment within 30 days. And is that some assistance that probation can help with,
Yes.
making it mandatory for 30 days? Just want to make sure that they help her.
Yes. I mean, there's employment available for everybody. It's just, you got to knock your pride aside and say, I am out here getting employment so that I can meet my own basic needs. Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And we'll recall the warrant. Thank you. All right, good luck to you. Calling 2024 CR 010688, State versus Samantha Ladone. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Brent Hardy for the defendant.
And are you Miss Ladone?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Ladone, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, waiving count 2.
Any objection?
No objection, Judge.
Did you review the court admonishments and admonitions with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4,200 grams as a second-degree felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years and up to $10,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights? Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do, Judge.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Ladone, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 1. State recommends deferred adjudication. There's to be restitution to Stephen, S-T-E-P-H-E-N, Dingler, D-I-N-G-L-E-R, in the amount of $878.88. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Judge.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 6 years and there be TAP evaluation. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to count 1, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
No objection.
State, you may be excused. Did you review the waiving and consent to stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, in the right to remain silent? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states Exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
10 and 10.
And who do they live with?
They got taken away.
All right. Have your rights been terminated?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Who is Giovanna Isaac Hernandez to you?
My ex-girlfriend.
If you were released today, where would you be staying?
My grandfather's.
Are there any children in that home?
No, ma'am.
When's the last time you had employment?
Before I went to prison.
All right. And when was that?
I went to prison in 2021.
All right. And have you already served your prison sentence?
Still on parole right now.
Have you had the parole hearing?
Yes, I have
And what was the result of the parole hearing?
to take care of this case first, and then they were gonna decide what they wanted to do.
All right. And do you know Stephen Diegler?
No,
Have you ever had any mental health issues?
no, ma'am.
So why did you end up losing custody of your children?
Baby's dad used to beat me up really bad, and someone called on me that I never went and made complaints about it. I just let it happen, and they took my kids away.
All right. No, it takes more than that. I've done Child Protective Services cases. They don't just terminate your rights because you're in an abusive relationship.
I also did drugs and all that.
All right. So let's backtrack and take some steps back. Even if he was doing drugs, they would not necessarily terminate your parental rights. Now, they will terminate your parental rights if they tell you to do parenting classes and you don't do them. They will terminate your rights if you're with somebody who's being abusive and who's a drug user, and they say, hey, if this person does not become clean and sober and stop with his abusive behavior, we're going to terminate your rights because you continue to live with him. So if you were to continue to live with that person, then yeah, they'll terminate your rights for that. But they're not going to terminate your rights if you're in an abusive relationship and that's the only thing.
Well, I went to state jail, and they terminated him also because I was locked up for more than 6 months.
And what were you in the state jail for?
For fraud.
And what were you in prison for?
Frauds.
All right. And the fraud with the prison sentence, I'm assuming that's not the state jail facility because you're saying
No,
prison.
those are two different times. Well, one was in 2016 and the other one was in 2021.
Okay. And are you looking at state jail felony time or prison time?
Prisons.
All right. Because usually state jail, they do not parole you. You have to do that time day for day. All right. Is there anything else I need to know about you? All right, Miss Abrams, this is what we're going to do. 7 years deferred adjudication, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs. I'm going to want to tap in custody, follow tap recommendations. How often were you using meth?
I wasn't using it.
It was in your Louis Vuitton bag. That's what it says in the police report.
It was not mine, ma'am. It was hers, and she threw it on me. Like, they didn't even find it in my possession. I didn't have a bag on me. No, they-
No, the police report, unless I'm reading incorrectly.
I didn't even have a purse that day.
Wait, what are you going to say? Yeah, they stopped you in this vehicle and they said that that was yours.
Yeah, she told them that it was mine.
Do you want a jury trial?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So, Ms. Abrams, it's going to be a TAP evaluation in custody, follow recommendations. And instead of regular and random UAs, I'm going to want the UA hotline for her. Proof of employment within 45 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. She is not to reside with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be no contact with Giovanna Isaac Hernandez. How far did you go in school?
Until 11th grade.
All right. So when you said you worked prior to being taken into custody, what type of work did you do?
My grandfather's provider.
Oh, that's not going to happen. What's your grandfather's name?
Rudy
Rudy what?
Ladon.
All right. There's to be no contact and restitution to Stephen Dingler in the amount of $878.88. There's to be no in-person contact with Rudy Ladon. There's to be no unsupervised contact with vulnerable persons. There's to be 200 hours of community service restitution. That will be waived if you obtain your GED or obtain some sort of higher level education or in some sort of trade school. Otherwise, you're going to have to do the 200 hours of community service restitution. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
So I can't have no contact with my grandfather,
Oh, you can talk to him on the phone, but there's to be no in-person contact.
even if he just comes every now and then, like he comes every now and then from the valley and he's sick right now.
No. Is there anything else? All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right. We can go off the record. In this court, to be successful, communication is key. You need to make sure that you're in contact with your probation officer. If there's an issue, you can let the court know. And the reason why I'm not allowing you to have in-person contact with your grandfather right now is because you're not in the right state of or right frame of mind right now. You have drug issues, I believe. You have been in and out of prison for the fraud. And now we have this drug case and it's a lot of drugs. Okay.